DGenX Radio, live Wednesday nights at 8:30 Eastern on Facebook.com/Lose the Radio. Replays on Spotify, TuneIn Radio, and iTunes.
What's up, Brian Pickard, motherfucker? Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Brian Pickard isn't here. And
up,
he just happens to be the owner of BlueLineFarms.com.
Oh, that's Brian Blue Line.
That's Brian Blue Line, yes. Let me tell you, I've been on... Today is Thursday. I've been on CBD. I gotta plug him here because he's in here.
Do it. He's a sponsor.
He is a sponsor of the show. Exactly right. I've been on CBD since October. The stuff that I was on, Brian actually was on it as well. The same brand. He got a. Okay, the stuff we were on, he sent it out to a lab. This dude is meticulous in his shit. He sent it out to a lab and had it analyzed and broke down on all this stuff. So it wasn't shit. It wasn't bad, but he knew he could improve on it. Right. So that's what got the ball rolling for him. So he sunk all of his time and I'm sure a good chunk of change and effort into researching all this stuff. So he has the top of the line CBD. I swear to God, I've been on this shit since October 10th. I started, so I've been on Blue Line. His stuff came out. He was in. He had to go to San Antonio for a business trip. The day he left for San Antonio, they shipped his stuff. He got home a week later. He could finally ship it out. So last Wednesday, I got my Blue Line. I've been on it for a week now, so I'm greased with his product.
Right.
Dude,
you're stacked.
I'm stacked. Same effects as far as pain management goes. Awesome. But I'm on the 1,000 milligram full spectrum. The full spectrum gives you, there's 0.003% THC in it. So if you're worried about that, you might test out. Whatever.
Right.
I don't have to worry about that. I don't care. The full spectrum is it I don't know how to say it. It makes you like more happy. It's like it helps with anxiety and all of that shit, whatever. But it just makes you more happy. Like I said the other night, the seasonal depression disorder, when you don't fucking see the sun for 2-3 weeks or 10 days or whatever, you're just like, I haven't seen the sun in a while, so it's just like, anyways, it's fucking awesome. Brian, you are fucking doing mad, crazy shit, dude. So
Brian, if you want to call in too, feel free, man.
Absolutely.
859-667-4245 and talk a little bit about your company, stuff
absolutely.
Like that.
You're more than welcome to call in.
Yep. 859-667-4245.
But if you're into CBD, if you've never researched CBD, if you have high anxiety, if you have body pain, if you have loss of appetite, arthritis, any of that stuff, the owner of my company takes it. He has plantar fasciitis. That's something with the arch of your foot or something or whatever. He's on it. Gone.
That's awesome.
Yep. Brian throws in there, yes. We have a code, so go to BlueLineFarms.com. That's Farms, P-H-R. Yeah, sorry. It's Farms with a P-H. And use 859-667-4245. Use promo code LTR20, and you'll get 20% off your order. The stuff I'm on, 1,000 milligram full spectrum, I would start there. Just because I know it works. And I've got degenerative disc disease, 2 back surgeries, used to eat fucking ibuprofen and Tylenol all day just to get through the day.
Yeah, dude.
No longer take any of that.
I remember when we were talking about the fucking medication regimen that you were on when it started going bad for you. You were looking at knee surgery.
There he is.
There he is. Caller, you're on whatever the name of this show is tonight.
LTR. The radio. What's going on, my man?
What's going on, bud?
Not much. Can I hear both of you, or can I just hear you?
No, you should be able to hear both of us.
Yep.
Oh, y'all got y'all shit together then.
Yeah, because he has a computer with Windows 7.
Windows 7.
He's got the stereo mix. Brian, you know what I'm talking about. He's got stereo mix.
Yeah. So that's the guy that can tell us how this shit works.
Yeah, we
man,
need Windows 7.
I appreciate it. No, what started all this stuff was actually it's kind of a revolving circle. Is Stezo there got me on CBD? He was talking about it, and so I ordered some and tried it, and I felt a little bit out of it, but not as much as I anticipated it. And so I got talking to some other people, and they're talking about how great it is. And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I using? So I thought, I know I'll just send it off to a lab and get tested. I was real disappointed in the lab test. So that meant then the guy that I got into the business with, I said, I'll tell you what we do. Let's go buy 6 random bottles off the internet. Just 6 random. Let's just Google CBD oil, the first fucking 6 that pops up. Let's buy them. And then let's send them off to be tested. So we did. Not one of them come back as advertised. Not one. And if I didn't think I'd get sued, I'd tell you the names.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's keep names on the low.
Yeah. So, which they could sue me, and I'll prove them that they're shit for shit. But one of them actually come back. They advertise it as 750 milligrams of CBD full spectrum. It come back with 0 THC, 0 CBD. It was pure MCT oil.
Wow.
That you can buy. Yeah, so I was real disappointed. So I said, screw this. People are getting screwed. And it's not regulated by the FDA, so they can, you can piss in a bottle and slap a label on it and say, fuck, it's the best shit there ever was, and sell it.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's just because it's not regulated by the FDA. So I said, well, let's do this. So we went to Colorado. We looked at some hemp farms, found a hemp farm that didn't use any herbicides or pesticides. They actually import their bugs. They import bugs to put on the plants so they don't have to use none of that.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No herbicides or pesticides, because all the shit. Thing about hemp is if you grow hemp in ground that has iron or any bad shit in the ground, the hemp absorbs it all.
Right.
So you want some real fertile ground. So any herbicides or pesticides you spray on hemp, it's going to absorb it all. So they use no herbicides or pesticides. So we was happy there. It was a lot more expensive, but again, we wanted a quality product, so we bought the hemp. Then we traveled around and found a kitchen or a processor that will only extract the hemp using CO2.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off, but one of our listeners actually had a really good question in the room, and I thought that this would be the perfect time to ask it. She wants to know if there's a formula that both she and her dogs can use, because she actually does give CBD product to her dogs as well. One of her dogs is like real high strung, and it helps keep the dog a little bit more mellow. So she wants to know if there's a formula that she can use that she can give to her dog as well without having to order 2 different formulas.
You can use the same thing, just use a lot less dosage. Okay. If you're using, say in a bottle of 1,500 milligrams CBD, that's a 30 milliliter bottle, so every dropper is going to have 50 milligrams of CBD in it.
Okay.
Now, in the dosing chart, it says start with, 10 to 20, try it for a few days, see where you're at, increase it until you find your dosage range. Everybody's going to be different.
And there's a bottle
here locally that takes a drop, puts it on the counter, soaks it up with a little bread, feeds it to the dog. However, I have just ordered CBD dog biscuits, especially for dogs. 10 milligram dog biscuits. They'll come in a bag of 25.
Nice.
Real popular right now. And I've also ordered for people that wants to go to work and doesn't want to bring a bottle. They make 50 milligram suckers that you can just suck on all day.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I should have that. But yeah, you can use your own CBD. Give it to your kid. You might want to check with a doctor first. Don't take my word for it. But my kid get a little rowdy. He's got a little CBD. They calm down, go right to sleep.
Like grandma used to do with the whiskey when we were kids.
Exactly. This will probably call CPS knocking on my door tomorrow. But so we found a kitchen or processor that will only use CO2. Now, 90% of the companies out there, 90 might be high, they use a chemical extraction using ethanol, and it's going to leave residual. If you get pure CBD and it has a taste to it, you're buying shit CBD.
Okay, good to know.
Now, with THC in it, this full spectrum, it's going to have an earthy, grassy taste just because of the THC.
Okay.
I explained it last night. The vanilla flavored that I'm on the 1,000 milligram full spectrum vanilla flavored. The vanilla tastes like vanilla extract smells. I don't, and I only tell people that because I don't want you to think you're going to get this and it's going to taste like a fucking vanilla ice cream. It's got the earthy it's got the earthy tones, but it tastes like vanilla extract smells.
Vanilla ice cream coated in your grass, and you're eating grass.
Okay. Michelle wants to know in the room, Brian, how long does one bottle typically last?
30 days.
And again, it all depends on how much you use it. If you buy, let's say you buy a 250 milligram bottle.
Okay.
And you take one full dosage, 1 full milliliter at night, and you realize that's not working. You need a little bit more, so you start taking one in the morning and one at night. It's going to last you about 15 days.
Okay.
That's 2 milliliters a day, 30 milliliter bottle, 15 days. If you buy a 1,000 milligram bottle and 1,000 milligram works for you a day, then once at night, then it's going to last you 30 days. If 500 works for you and you're taking a half a milliliter, it's going to last you 2 months. Everybody's different.
Okay. So basically like a bottle, if you do like one dropper a day, that's going to be about a month's supply, roughly.
Correct.
It's going to be 30 days, right?
Okay.
Right.
I started on 5.
It takes 4 or 5 days to get in your system. It's got to, just like anything else. You know, if you're taking an amoxicillin, you can't have an infection and take amoxicillin one day, an antibiotic, and go, okay, I'm better now.
Yeah,
it takes 2 or 3 days to actually get in your bloodstream and start having some constant levels.
Yeah, it's got to stack up.
I started on 500 milligrams.
A lot of money. It's been a lot of money on research.
No, it's your show. Go ahead.
No, I'm
I'm kidding. I kid.
Yeah, but you know, that's just where we was at. You know, we just tired of seeing people get ripped off, and what happens is people goes by. You know, it goes back to the old days where people thought you was crazy, and they gave you a water pill, and you're like, all of a sudden I'm feeling better. Well, it's just a fucking water pill. You know, people buy. I forgot what the word they call it is. The
snake oil
effect.
They buy what?
Yeah, like snake oil. You know, you think it's working, and that's what they're selling. Shit.
It's like car insurance.
Let's do it right.
It's like car
not
insurance.
Cut any corners.
Right.
And we just didn't want to cut any corners. I mean, we went as far as even on the dropper, upgrade the dropper so that it has the little lines on it, so you know exactly how much you're taking, to the thickness of the bottles, to the labels, to. We absolutely could. If it was the most expensive and the best, we bought it, and that's what we put into our product. And then on top of that, we suspended our CBD into MCT oil which has its own health benefits, instead of vegetable oil or coconut oil or.
Does that mean my poop's going to stop being loose?
Well, let's hope so.
That last stuff I was on, that was the only side effect I had. It didn't give me the squirts. I didn't have diarrhea. It did loosen my stool a little bit.
Self-served ice cream.
Huh?
So was it so Stezo, was it like shooting chunky pudding through an icing bag?
No, it wasn't like that. It was like he said, it was soft serve. It was, you know, you go to you ever see the chick at McDonald's pull the lever and just fucking whip out a cone? That's what it was like.
Oh, okay. Lynn would like to know. Sorry, Brian.
I hate to bear bad news, but when you get older, you're going to appreciate that soft serve.
Yeah, not for nothing. They say actually, if you actually talk to people who are in medicine, the consistency of your shit is actually supposed to be the equivalent of squeezing toothpaste out of a tube. That's what your shit is supposed to be normally.
That's when you're getting enough water.
Right. It's not supposed to be where you're shitting fucking
or beer
up together.
Or like you're pouring out lemonade.
Yeah, exactly. Lynn throws out in the room, Brian, I have neuropathy and pain 24/7. Will this work for me?
You know, I'm not a doctor, and that's you guys got to speak legally or I'll get sued. Get on the website, read what it Google it. Google it and see what other people say. I've never had that.